There's a new update rolling out, and we've got the release notes for it, so let's go see what's in it. Hello my friends, and welcome back to Wizarding Wiz. Now normally this is the kind of video I would go out and play and show you guys what's going on while we go and, take part in the Brilliant event. But it is terrible weather outside right now. It's thundering and it's raining and it's pouring on and off. There's passing thunderstorms pretty much throughout the day. So while I am going to go out and play a little bit later, right now I figured I should stay inside the nice comfort of my home and go over with these release notes, the details with you. So let's get right into it. So as you can see on screen here, I'll put everything right next to me here so you can read along with me if you would like. Wizards Unite version 2.1.0 release notes are live. Harry Potter Wizards Unite has another big update, and it's clear that Harry Potter Wizards Unite development team is listening to the feedback. The 2.1.0 update brings multiple bug fixes and gameplay improvements. Thank you, Wizards Unite, Harry Potter Wizards Unite Fez? The same gentleman or lady, I'm not sure, who provides this information to us on a regular basis. Thank you for sharing this information on Reddit and Discord. So, little note before we get into what's actually going on. Some of the changes below are live now. Others will be live once the app rolls out to all the various stores. So it's going to be a little bit before everybody gets this. So keep an eye in your app store or your Play Store or whatever your store name is for this update. Now here we go. We're going to roll right into this. Added a new message before challenges to inform you of your spell energy. So if your spell energy is low when you enter a fortress, you will now get a warning message right on screen, and on top of that it will also show your energy on the screen so you can see how much you actually have. Added a new challenge registry page, Foundables, Symbols of the Wizarding World number 3. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. We got a new page to register things in. Lowered the amount of XP rewards in low chambers. So chambers 1 through 8, they have actually nerfed the XP, and they increased the XP for chambers 11 and up. And there's about 20 some odd chambers, I believe. I haven't made it that high yet. I'm actually only to about chamber level 7 or 8. So they have nerfed the XP, and from what I've heard and what I've seen myself, they've actually nerfed the rewards coming from those lower level chambers as well. So what this means is if you like to grind and gain XP through fortresses, this is really no longer an option, which kind of sucks. That means you need to rely on foundables only. And while that's awesome when you're out and about and actually doing things, if you're at home or at a place where you can't really go out and about and move around much, you're not going to have too much to get to grind for that XP. So they are making it so that you actually have to go out and do things, which is good. That is part of the game. But there are some days like today, for example, where it's pouring rain out and it doesn't really make sense to go out and play, that you kind of just don't want to. Now here's an update for your codename as well. You now have the option to change your codename through the settings menu in game. You can only do this once, so choose your codename wisely. This is similar to how when Pokemon Go first came out, you could change your codename once. And they ended up updating that. You can change it again. I don't know if you have unlimited changes. I never actually changed my name. But you can change it again. This is making it so if you don't like your current name in the game, you can change it. But it only changes your game name. It doesn't change your Ministry ID name. So I'm not sure if that's really a big deal or not. Registry. Added new encounters, including Neville Longbottom, Omnioculars, Exploding Snap House cards, Blessed-Ended Scroot, and Professor Flitwick. So there are new encounters to be added, new things that can go into your registry, new things to find out in the wild, and maybe even be rewarded from fortresses when you can actually get rewards from fortresses since they nerfed that. Now here is something I know many of you are waiting for. I know a lot of my friends have been complaining about it since the get-go, and I myself have found it a little odd and a bit annoying that we didn't already have this. I don't know why they didn't put it in at launch, but you will now be able to see your spell energy on screen, on your map. On the main part of your screen, you will be allowed to see your energy. Now, it should be up in the top left-hand corner according to the screenshots that I have seen. I do not have the update yet on my phone, or I would show you, but we're going to be able to get that, so that's going to be cool. That'll be, I believe, like I said, I saw it up in the upper left-hand corner. You know, like when you're running a Brain Elixir where that little icon sits, it'll be in that same area showing you how much energy you actually have, which is great, so you don't have to guess if you've got enough energy to get that rare foundable that you know that you've been looking for. And then a few other little minor changes, new things you can add to your Ministry ID portrait and things like that. One thing I did also note right here, as you can see, is Wizards Unite bug fixes. Now, I've heard some rumors that they didn't really fix a whole lot of bugs, and or that they did fix some of the bugs, but new ones were added. And I do know, I don't know if it's mentioned in here. Actually, it is mentioned in here. Okay, the port keys for Android only, they fixed an issue that when using AR mode inside of the port key, navigation drift was messing up, and you were having issues actually getting into your port key. Actually, this was happening with a friend of mine. She was having a lot of trouble being able to get into the port keys, where it would just glitch her right out the other side and she would end up losing the port key. So this should fix that issue. But like I said, I've heard that numerous other bugs have taken its place in the place of some other issues that were going on, like in your professions and things like that. Now, the list goes on for the issues that have been fixed and things of that nature. I will leave a link down in the description below so you guys can check that out for yourselves if you want the full details. I'm just giving a quick overview here. So I have also found out that there are some new potions coming in, including this one, which is called the Draft of Perception, and this is pretty much going to work the same way as an incense in Pokemon Go. Now, here it says the description is unknown, but I've actually seen notes that does tell the description, and basically it is going to work like an incense. So you'll be able to put this on for half an hour and increase your spawns, increase your traces that you see. So this will be great if you're sitting at home, say maybe wanting to grind out port keys, but you don't want to waste a Brain Elixir. Well, you can throw one of these on as well, and in between port keys, free any traces that show up and get a good use out of your Brain Elixir and boost that XP and get some jumps in your level or towards your next level if you're working on that. Another potion that is coming into play is this one called the Memory Potion. Now, we don't know where it's usable yet, but it yields extra family XP from when you get a trace, so you'll be able to get more XP to increase that actual section of your registry, which is pretty awesome. And there is one more. Let me see if I can find it. It doesn't look like they've listed it yet, but I have heard rumors that the Polyjuice Potion will be in-game shortly. What it does and why and how is not yet known, but it will be in-game shortly. So guys, that's it for what is found in the update, plus a little couple extra rumors and notes that I've seen and heard. Now, I will be continuing to cover the Brilliant event. Just today kind of came out kind of crappy, so I'll probably be out a little later on when we can get the whole team together and just ride around and work on getting those Weasley, Harry Potter's Weasley jumper and Harry's trunk out of their respective places. So guys, I look forward to seeing you for that. Make sure to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and share with your friends as well. Until the next time guys, stay safe and watch out for those Dementors.